Good morning, Franz. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Once again, the window is too small. Too big? Too big. Wow, it's so tiny for me. What is this? Oh, that's because normally this isn't on. There we go. It's been a while, alright? What's going on here? Okay. Now I need to see the bottom of the window. Yes. Look, we're getting a library next. My voice is a little bit rough today, so I decided that we would maybe do some co-working. We're getting a magic library soon, guys. I'm excited. I need... there's a... I need this. This is the thing that I need? Is it? No, it goes over Spirit City. It's just... Yeah. Ah! There we go. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna do that. There we go. Hi. Hi, everybody. Necromancer, thank you for the hydrate. You also got first today. Puma's second. Neff is third. Remember to take your meds. Neff, remember to take your noms. Ross Riders was fourth. Death is fifth. I had a great day yesterday. Thank you, everybody, for making it such a wonderful day. We went to a new sushi place. Very limited menu. They really like putting spices on their food. But goddamn, the food was good. It was also very expensive, but like the cheap sushi place was like 50 cents or $1 less in price, and I'm like, I want to try a new place. And I got sake to go with my sushi, which is something I never get. I never get alcohol when I go out for food. But because it was my birthday, I got hot sake. Oh, Ulven Dagoff followed us while we were away. I've seen him in other streams. Just... Whose stream have I seen him on? I have seen him in someone else's streams regularly. I'm surprised he hadn't followed until now. Ulven, thank you for the follow. Missed the party due to out-of-town work training. Oh, I'm sorry, Puma. I'd like to be here, but watching Rocky with the family. Hey, enjoy the movie. I've never seen the Rocky films. I'm gonna take my med now. Oh, Marakata. Waiting for Fuckface to leave the kitchen so you can fix something to eat. Kavach! Meow! Good morning. Are we missing any spirits? We haven't been in Spirit City in a while. I think we're still missing a couple. Where's the garden? We're missing one. Which one is it? On days where it's pouring too hard to fly outside, early bird instead keeps me company indoors when I'm working at the desk. But I've read that certain bird spirits thrive in this kind of weather. Well, then we've gotta be here, I think. Hold on. Where's the activity thing? The garden. No. Greenhouse. There we go. Eileen is streaking 115 streaks. Ultimate power. Oh, gotta watch the voice. Hi, Eileen. I was just saying, thanks to everyone for yesterday. I had a great time. We're gonna have a chill day today. Ah! Caught unlimited power! Yeah, we're having a chill day today because my throat hurts. So I figured we would do some writing. And attract our last spirit. Just before the magic library thing is coming out. If we go to Spirit City and we go show the news, there's a new DLC coming. They didn't say when it's coming. Just checking the news post. I suspect perhaps the fall. They don't say when. Magic Library was the most requested theme. I suspect Fantasy is gonna lose her mind for that one. But I've fallen into the bookish community again. And apparently, like, there was some crazy controversy last year with someone who from Book Talk. They're like, "Oh, I've been working on this book for 10 years and like I won awards." It turns out the award that they won was the, like, Pokemon Waddy's fanfiction. Like, a long time ago. That's their award. I was like, yes, I technically won an award for my storytelling, too. I was first place in a 2-man race in Dawn North. I literally pulled the story of my character's forehead marking out of my ass at the table in front of the judges. I won first place. Great award. Fantastic. I am author. So apparently their book is trash. I mean, like, I've listened to everybody talk about it. The story has some potential, but it's like my first draft of Witching Hour levels of cringe, and my first draft of Witching Hour at least had a plot that made sense. But their writing is like, the sword of immortality gives the person who touches it immortality. And I'm like, bruh, that's your writing? That was a different thing that reminds me of why I try so hard in some racing games to rank as well as I possibly can in competition events with as many people as possible, even though it isn't always an option. Yeah. Like, this person has some potential for creativity. But they let the hype get to their head. Because they had a good idea. But I think the way they executed it is really poor. And then they let the hype go to their head and kind of ruined it for themselves. And definitely it's a self-insert. So this person's name is Milo Winters. He published the book as Audra Winters when he was still she. So, just for a little backstory, they started writing this when they were like 10 or something. And nothing against that. Sai started writing her book when she was like 10. And Sendrask is absolutely fucking amazing. But she's been working on it for a long time. And it's a beautiful piece of work. And she's an excellent writer. And she knows how to take criticism. This person doesn't know how to take criticism. And so they published a book under Audra Winters. And they won a Waddies, which is like internet popularity contest. And for the self-insert thing, you know that it's self-insert because their character is named like Reika Spring. So they're winter. Their character is spring. You're like, ah, okay. That explains a lot. That's where I was going with that part of the story. And their story is something about it's one of those dystopia ones where it's like post-apocalyptic Earth. But they didn't really think much about how that kind of thing works. It's like 3,000 years after the collapse of humanity or something. And they go on about zodiacs, so like there's magic in the world, and like your personality and your magical ability is based on your zodiac. But if we're talking 3,000 years in the future, stars will have shifted quite a bit. Those constellations, one, don't exist anymore, and two, not even Polaris is the North Star anymore at that time scale. So there were some problems immediately pointed out there. And then, there's this thing that they can do where, like, they can turn someone's zodiac so they can take the zodiac wheel and shift it and change your zodiac. But if everybody's powers are based on their birth, what happens? Does your birthday fucking change? Like, there's no explanation as to what happens. Does your personality change when your zodiac changes? Because your personality is based off your zodiac. They're very inconsistent with it. Oh, hi, Mom. Oh, you found it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Found it.
You knew where it was? Just
Oh, yeah, I knew
here.
exactly where it was.
Hold on a second. Here, I'll take it. I'll just put it right here. Oh, it's heavier than I thought it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, there is a...
Yeah, I'll look through it. Thank you. Sorry, I'm working. That was Mummy. I asked her if she had any heat and bond because I need to do the embroidery for my kit. That's going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to do the embroidery on separate fabric and make it as iron-on patches, and then iron them on, and sew them down to my costume instead of embroidering directly into the fabric. What was that noise? Thank you. Sorry guys, I heard a weird noise. I had to check on it. Was that what I was hearing? Oh, thank you. Just leave it there. I'll do it. Alright. Kvatch has pointed out, so here, Polaris also known as a polar star. How Earth's 26,000 year cycle changes the pole star. Anyways, I'm not going to read that now. If Kvatch could give us the gist of it. Uri or Gamma Cephei. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. To give it its official name is the first future North Star on our list in just 2,200 years. Uri will be situated mere 3 degrees north of the celestial pole. Oh, okay. So yeah, it would change. Happy day after birthday. Do you feel different today? Yes, Cookie. My throat is a bit sore. Mayor of Silly Town really takes a lot out of me. Going back to working? We're co-working today. I'm just chilling. We're talking about some bookish drama in the book community. Anyway, so yeah, they had a lot of holes in their story. They weren't taking feedback. And then they made up this kind of lie that we're all pretty sure it's a lie, that their publisher dropped them after like 3 years of trying to get the book out. Because they changed genres, but everybody went and looked at the publisher, and the publisher hadn't changed genres. And so clearly the reason they dropped this book and didn't publish it is because they couldn't publish it because the author wasn't doing any work to actually fix the problems. So yeah, it's a shame because like the idea of like having your magic set by a zodiac is really cool, but you could easily change it to, instead of it being based on your birthday, it could just be based on a sign that you're born with, and that dictates your power. I wouldn't say you would have it dictate your personality. Marinette's on a 3-stream streak. Marinette, thank you for sharing your time with us here each and every single day. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. I had a good day. I had a good day yesterday. I'm having a good day today. We're doing a little chat and hang out. But yeah, they have a good premise, but it needs workshopping. They let hype get to their head. They had people creating fan art for them, and you know, people were really hyped about the idea. This is what I worry about with people getting hyped about the Witch Hunter Society. Thank you for the hydrate, Cora. It's pretty good. Weather's good today. Oh yeah, the weather's fabulous. We've turned off the AC and we've opened everything up and we're letting the breeze in. It is gorgeous. Like, After dinner yesterday, we got out of the restaurant and we are like, wow, it's fantastic outside. So we decided to open up everything last night. It was 14 degrees overnight here. Absolutely beautiful. Weather check 19, feels like 19. High of 24 with a humidex of 27. It is beautiful weather. It's gonna rain. Our highest temperature this week is 25 degrees. Humidex questionable. Air quality remains a concern pretty much across the nation. Because fire! Thank you for the hydrate. And Neff has redeemed a streak. But yeah, I just feel... I hope that this person isn't discouraged from trying to write. They need to get their head out of their ass. And they need to grow up. But, you know, they were 22 as of this year, I think, or last year. So they're still quite young. They have a lot of growing to do, that's for sure. But you see why, like, I have concern about people getting excited about the Witch Hunter Society. If you could keep all your smoke on your side of the fence, that'd be great, thanks. We're trying. Hey, Nachos. We're doing co-working today. We're just having a little yap session beforehand. Because my throat's very sore today. I might be drinking many cups of tea and coffee. The Nachos is here! Nom 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 nom. Nothing wrong with a yap session? Yeah. And Spirit City's getting a library update. I didn't know that until I opened it this morning. So we're just attracting our last garden spirit from the garden update. But yeah, so while everybody's shitting on this particular author for, you know, having their head up their ass and not learning and not growing, and I hope that I hope Milo Winters can grow and realize how cringe their actual writing is and actually sit down with some people and workshop their story. I like the idea of you know, having a certain sign and being born with a sign, not necessarily a zodiac. Posture check. A posture check. Man, we didn't have... We haven't had a posture check in a little while. Everybody on Shrimp and Spines, give yourself a little wave back and forth, like seaweed in the ocean currents. Just stretch out those sides. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. I'm a lot more chill today. We're back to normal. Back to normal today. So, learning from other people's mistakes, I want to make sure that my book is the best it can be. I was thinking of maybe reading a little bit of it to you guys. I don't know. I'm very, very shy about that. Another posture check. People want the composter test. Look, there's Meow Nom in there. He wants those shrimps. Yum, 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 yum. Another posture check. Just wave back and forth like seaweed in the ocean currents. Wait. Huh. I think Necromancer likes the calm days. It's probably easier to pay attention to work. How's your wife doing, by the way? Is she feeling any better? Is Pepperoni enjoying boot camp? So yeah, I wanna make Witch Hunter Society good. I was thinking of reading a little bit. Not just a streaking, 3 stream streak. No message. Thank you for sharing your time with us here each and every day. Time is a precious resource. You choose to spend it here. You either like me or the community or both. There's something that's here that satisfies a need of yours. And I am proud to provide that. And starting to get her mobility back in 4 to 6 weeks before she recovers. Well, as long as she's taking good care of herself and you're taking good care of her, she's a lucky lady. You're a lucky man. I have somebody you can share your life with. Maybe one day I'll find that again. There was one once, but I don't think I was good enough for him. Don't make that mistake, guys. If there's someone you really like, make sure you let them know right away. Before it's too late. And make sure you don't devalue yourself like a dum-dum like me. But you know what? Maybe I wouldn't be here today if I had gone with him. Yeah, he's out learning not to be a little butthole. That's good, that's good. I hope the little one isn't taking to mom's lack of mobility too poorly. I know, as a small child, probably don't understand all that well. Another hydrate! Everything glanced off that side horn there, hit my ears. I like hearing the bottle bunk, the cans. You and Death both. Death loves the hydrate as well. Oh, no, I can't close that yet. So let me write down that number. I have my calculator open because I was doing some calculations for a waistband for my pants, which I gotta finish today. Okay, now I can close that now that I've written it down. This bit of process definitely doesn't get what's going on and the lack of ability to do stuff, but we've all managed. That's good, that's good. Well, it might create some lasting memories. Hopefully they won't be too upset. Hopefully they're at an age where, you know, if you sit down and you explain it to them clearly, that like mommy's hurting and she can't move for a little while. You know, hopefully that'll help. Hopefully they're at an age where they'll understand after some processing. You're gonna hop out? Got the forge to sort out. Wait, what? Oh, are you playing Vintage Story? Anyways, so I guess we'll pop into our first co-working session, and I'll get some of my own music going. I can turn down this music if you guys would like, because I don't know what I'm going to be listening to while I'm writing. And sometimes I'll just like switch halfway through, and I don't want people to like get a vibe going and then suddenly switch to something else. Just my forge in the backyard. Oh! You have a forge in the backyard? My dude. Lucky. You should chat with my brother. He has a little bit of a forge that he built too. Out of a discarded barbecue, in fact. It's pretty neat. He hasn't made anything with it though. I need to encourage him to do some crafting. Alright. Where's the thing? I need to turn this one off. Okay. All right. We're gonna pop into some co-working, and maybe once I'm finished with chapter 1, which won't be today necessarily, maybe I'll do a reading of it for you guys to see how you like it, and I would very much appreciate it if you were very honest. Because yeah, it is my life's work, but I need to get it out there, and I need people to give me good feedback on it so that I don't end up as someone's terrible story on Book Talk. I would hate that. Why is my VN messing up so much? But yes, okay. We're Spirit City. Where's our timer? Where's our timer? Here's our timer. We're gonna go into our first 15-minute work session. Finally. It's only been 45 minutes. That's alright. Alright. I will see you guys in 15 minutes, okay? Distraction time. Oh, oh, oh. Processing. There we go. Welcome back to the land of distraction. We have a spirit. We got our early bird. Oh my god, it's so cute. Drippity! Ah! Because it's raining. Oh my god. Drippity is a chipper bird spirit who takes immense satisfaction in helping keep plants watered and well cared for by raining on them as it flies overhead. It tops itself up on its water reserves by bobbing and bouncing between the clouds, absorbing moisture as it frolics about. Prefers to play in big, puffy clouds than in streaky clouds or storm clouds, since they feel lighter and softer. If there are no clouds in the sky, a drippity might instead take a quick nap in a garden's bird bath or bark fountain before setting back out on its business. It's so cute! Okay, we gotta check our drippity. Go ahead and go to our spirit companion. Where's our drippity? Oh my god. What magic colors do we have? We can buy infinite drippities. This is a cute little kind of greenish one. This one needs some sakura on it. This is a grape flavored burb. Kind of like this one. It's like cardinal colored. Oh, this is our little goldfinch variant. Oh, it's so cute and chubby. Lunch. Does it taste like chicken? You think this guy kind of matches our vibe? Yeah, the blue one matches best. Maybe the purple one, but I like the blue one. Hey, Sin, how you doing? We're doing co-working today. We just got our last garden spirit from Spirit City. If you don't know what Spirit City is, it's a co-working program. A focused program. We're a little bit calmer today. I don't think you came by yesterday. It was Birthmas yesterday. It was pretty wild. I am kind of exhausted from it. Imagines it between two slices of bread. I'm sure it's delicious. I mean, in Pokemon, it canonically eat Pokemon, so Spirit City. I don't think they produce though, because they're spirits. They're probably not actual physical beings. They have a physical form, but I don't think it remains extant. They probably just sort of dissipate into ether when they pass on, quote unquote. So unfortunately, I don't think the spirits are eatable. Some of the spirits make tea and stuff. Yeah, that's true. They do. There is no meat shell. They can produce tea, but I don't think they have like actual like organic forms specifically. At least that's what I suspect. Because like there's the tea one and then there's the soup one. So like this guy makes soup and this one is jam. This one's just straight up a cinnamon bun. This one's made out of pancakes. These ones are takoyaki. I had takoyaki last night. It was delicious. This one's a potion. I like this little gremlin. Yes, I know. Look at this gremlin! Okay, okay. Good. See their food. They're made out of food. Yep. We're doing co-working today, Sin. I hope you're having a good day. Look at this little gremlin mushroom man. I love him so much. He's probably my favorite. I like his little mischievous face. Um, just so you know, the editing of chapter 1 is going very, very, very well. Things are changing. I think I've more or less got the plot down. It's just refinement and making it beautiful, and also taking out stuff that needs to be taken out. Changing up some phrasings and stuff. What am I working on? Sin, thank you for the streak, a 5-stream streak. You must have been here yesterday. Or you saw the VOD. But thank you for sharing your time with us here each and every single day. Hold on, we're gonna pause the timer. Pause the timer! You've lost the plot, we already knew that. I'm working on my book called The Witch Hunter Society. It used to be called Witching Hour, but there's too many things called Witching Hour, so I changed the title. As attached to it as I was, it needed to change. And we're doing some editing. I don't want to end up as one of those authors who gets terrible book talk stories written about them. So we're doing our best to make sure it's ready, and when chapter 1 is at a place where I'm comfortable with it, I'll be doing a reading of chapter 1 for people. Probably not today, but hopefully next week. I think we're going to be doing a lot of co-working in the next week. Until Conquest. The week after that, I don't know if there's going to be streams. Yeah, next week, and if I'm feeling comfortable with how much time I have left, there will be streams the week after. I don't want to take 2 weeks off. And then in 20 days is when Conquest starts. And I leave sooner than that. So, yeah. We have 2 weeks of streams left before I go on vacation. So we're just doing co-working tonight. Got the plot down, close plot. Yeah. Sorry, I read that already. Hello, Vinyan. What is your problem? God, I hope it's not my RAM going. That would suck. All right. Let's continue our. Who approved this vacation? It's an annual one. I approve this vacation. Hopefully we'll come back from this vacation and, like, the dog painting will end up a work of art again. I'll have had enough break and inspiration that you can have your pepperoni painting. Just like last year. So necromancy, you can get 1 painting a year. Who approved your ability to approve? I approved my ability to approve. Anyways, I'll see you on the other side. Back to work. Welcome back to Distraction. Editing takes so long. I got like 6 paragraphs. We're at refinement stage. This will probably be the final refinement before I send it off to someone. Probably Sai. For the final thrashing. I am lazy, Puma. Hey, it's okay to be lazy. Are you off work today? It took 5 hours of driving to get home yesterday. Yeesh. 6, actually. Ugh. That sucks. It's like a whole fucking day. We could probably do some 7 Days to Die tonight. No, but I'm on a reduced schedule. Well, if you're home this evening, maybe we could get everybody together and play some 7 Days or something. I wanted to play last night, but Journey said you were out. So I didn't push it. I did a little bit of work on my pants instead. Birthdays just kind of get dull as you get older. You got home at 9, Jesus. It was so late. Well, I'm glad you had a safe drive. Think tonight could be fun? Yeah. Hopefully I'll get my pants sewn today after stream. And then I'll have some time to play tonight. If I get my pants done, then I'm going to do a prototype for my base shirt. And if that works out nicely, then I'll cut out the red fabric. And then I'll probably not have any more time today to do any more. And then tomorrow is laundry day for the family. So between laundry, I'll be sewing. Training was 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. But we were able to wrap up by 3 p.m. So I got home by 9 p.m. instead of 10. Well, look, at least that's a bonus. Ugh. God, that sucks. I'm tired today. I did get a good night's sleep though. Got lots of rest. Except for that point where, like, I had a Charlie horse, but it was one of those ones that's in the front that pulls your toe up and like tries to fold your foot in half backwards. Ugh. That woke me up in the middle of the night. That sucked. And then of course, because I got up, it woke up Tesla, and then he wanted a cuddle. And I was like, "Cat, I need to go to sleep." And he decides to just lie there and sleep with his butt on my face. Like, cat. I know it's cool out, but still. So, my sleep was interrupted. So I'm a little bit tired. Charlie horse is the worst kind of horse. It is. Charlie! Charlie! Get out of my leg! Yeah, but those muscle cramps are, ugh. I think I was just dehydrated again, even though I drank like a liter of water yesterday. I think during this this work session, I'm gonna go downstairs and make another cup of coffee. Because I'm already through this one. Is everybody still in focus mode? I like these work sessions. I get so much done. And I've been wanting to work on my book. I've just been so busy. I haven't had a chance to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Back to work. Work, work, work. little dance. Alright, I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'll be right back. Enby. Thanks for coming by. I'll stretch. I'm still steeping my tea. Necromancer, thank you for
Necromancer
the
Dark is hosting a guest.
gifted
Welcome NBJK01 to the island.
NB, welcome to NecroCon. The convention keeps going even if you're dead. If you pass, you become staff. Add jail for Puma. Oh no. And also, everybody on Shrimpline Spines, give yourself a little wave back and forth like seaweed in the ocean currents. Alright. Back to work. Neff. Okay, I'm steeping my tea. Sorry. Necromancer, thank you for the gifted sub to Puma.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest. Welcome Puma Conrad to the island.
Guys, this is co-working. Meow trying to get those shrimps again. Everybody on Shrimpline Spines, give yourself another wave back and forth. Like more seaweed in the ocean currents. Well, welcome back to NecroCon. The convention keeps going, even if you're dead. If you pass, you become staff. Stop redeeming things. Trying to work. Hope you're having a good day, NB. You too, Neff. Preemptive strike for break time. No chimes for you. Okay, now I can redeem those hydrates because I've steeped my tea. Oh my god. Vinyan, would you stop being a douche? You do expect me to function under these conditions. Look at me, just freezing all the time. Apparently, because I was listening to the news while I took my my break to make my tea. There are 2 U.S. states threatening Canada because of wildfire smoke. One wants to put sanctions on us, and the other is threatening, said, take care of your wildfires and forest management, or become the 51st. And we're like, what the fuck? Guys, you really need to get your government under control, please. I don't want to see my friends suffering as their country collapses. I really don't. It upsets me. Y'all should join Canada. We have free healthcare. And poutine. And beaver tails. Those are good. Oh, no, your wildfire control is actually worse. And, we recently had a pilot die. A Canadian firefighting pilot die in Colorado because he was helping with your wildfires. I take no responsibility for those clowns. They make their own independent poor decisions. That is true. Anyway, so that's the news. At this point, Canada's just like, yeah, okay, guys. Have fun down there. Most of us are just like, bruh, what are you gonna do? It's like, you want us to change physics? What? I mean, we do need better forest management, but also, you know how much forest we have? We have 1/10 of your population. Like, twice as much forest. It's like, bruh. It's more funny than annoying at this point. Because we just point out all of the hypocrisy. Like, yes, climate change contributes to the forest fires. Guess who pulled out of the Paris Agreement? Usonia did. Guess who's cancelling all of their green energy projects? Usonia is. Guess who's going back to fossil fuels and fucking coal? Usonia is. Who's causing climate change now? Although apparently the what's her face from New York State, she wants to go back to making nuclear plants. And Mamdani has been doing some real good work over in New York City, and it's caused the I think it's the governor of New York. It was Kathy Hochul, I think is her name. She wants to build nuclear reactors, and I'm like, that is perfect. Please do that. New York is, like, y'all should just join Canada. Just become Canada, okay? Just join us. Become another province. Because, you guys are doing the good stuff over there. Take no responsibility for those clowns. I mean, what do you mean? Something that doesn't exist can't affect you? The fire is all your fault. You want us to change the wind. You just expect the smoke to stop at the border, show its passport. You know, you got a green card, you can't operate in the United States. You can't be smoke here. Those damn illegal smoke aliens. Honestly, at this point, it's just like it's like in Harry Potter watching Crabbe and Goyle eat the poison cupcakes with the like sleep stuff in it. The sleep potion is like, how thick could you get? They do say smoke and idiots rise to high places. This is probably why Donald Trump's in your White House. And you're getting all of our wildfires. At this point, Canada's just like laughing. We're all just like, how? What? Yes, we'll just put some big fans at the border to blow the smoke back up into our nation. Yes, just giant fans. So that our wildfire smoke won't bother you. We're really sorry. We'll just build a really big fence. It's not a wall, it's a fence. Yes, it's just a garden fence. You know. It can't be over 6 feet tall, but you know. Well, yeah, I better have its papers in order. At this point, I'm more amused than anything. Every time a threat comes out to make us the 51st state, we're just like, yeah, right, okay, guys. Y'all have fun down there, eh? It's like, you're losing a war to Iran. Like, come on, guys. What are you gonna do against Canadians? Everybody else loves us. Nobody likes Iran. Except Iran. I'm not concerned. It's all blustering and saber rattling. Paper tigers. That's all it is. And they meow. Meow meow. Anyways, I don't want anyone to feel depressed about the news. I'm not depressed about it. I think it's eternally hilarious at this point. They're just trying to distract from Mitch McConnell, that's all. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the other side of the work session. Already yapped through 2 minutes of it. I just thought I'd share that funny news with you, because it's actually legitimately funny. It's sad, but it's also funny. Come back to the sounds of the garbage truck going by. Welcome to break time. We're just gonna guess the 5 minutes here. It's already been 2 hours. These work sessions, they go really fast, don't they? Guys, thank you for the hydrates and the posture checks and the streach during the work session. I tried as best as I could to illustrate those clearly. Perf, welcome to Strim. We're co-working today. It's a calmer day. After so much energy spent yesterday, I'm just like, bleh, I'm so tired. But somehow, strangely, also energetic. Perhaps not strangely, but contradictorily. Is that a word? It is now, if it wasn't before. I have tea. I forget what it's called. Hey, Fantasy made it to the work session. Hello, Fantasy. Welcome back. We're on the 5-minute break time. Just in time, huh? Man. Every time I go back and start making edits to this book, it always gets a little bit better. At least I feel like it's getting better. There were some places in chapter 1 that were really clunky. And this is definitely the final pass, I think. I really, really hope it's the final pass. I need to write the rest of the book still. I think I'm up to like chapter 8 or 9 or something. What am I at? Oh, this version I'm up to chapter 4. But it sort of falls into the same timeline of events. Thor's making noise. He's not happy. I think that's 20 meters from a strike. 20 meters from a strike's pretty goddamn close. You're working on audio stuff. What kind of audio stuff? I'm a little bit jealous of your thunderstorm, but also it's like the high today is 25. And I don't think we've gotten close to that yet. It's 20 degrees. Our high today is 26 with the Humidex. 24 without. The rest of the webpage isn't loading. Fourth time, first time, 10 meters, second time, 5 meter, third time, 25 meters. Fantasy, if you were 5 meters from a lightning strike, you would probably be in the hospital. Same. Oh, you would definitely know for sure. I don't think it was that close, Fantasy. It was very unlikely. It probably felt like it was close. But, yeah. It must have been very gentle strikes then. Because when you see videos of lightning strikes that are, you know, like 30 feet away, they're pretty destructive. There any exploded trees outside the place? Felt like it was too close, to be honest. Look, if lightning strikes that close to you, something nearby would have literally exploded. When lightning strikes things, it explodes them. There would be a tree on fire or a building on fire. I'm just saying, I don't think it was as close as you think it was. Yes, I know my avatar keeps lagging. I'm having some kind of problem. Or fulgurates to... fulgurates to be found? I don't know what a fulgurate is. Fulgurate? Is it fulgurate? It's okay, I don't understand how far a meter is, so I'm not worried. It's about a yard. Now you know. It only starts mattering when you get up to like hundreds of meters. The difference between a meter and a yard. 3 feet? 3 feet is a yard. I know you're being silly. I'll have to look up fulgurates or fulgurates later. Okay, now we're talking freedom units. Lappa. Lappa. Alright, back to work. I'm gonna take a quick jaunt to Little Demon's room while I work. Or while you work. I'll be back. Welcome back to Distraction. Editing is going much faster. It's that first opening to the book that always takes the most work, because, like, you gotta get it just right, or people are gonna be like, nah, they're gonna leave. Further down, you sort of get into a flow state where you're like, this stuff works. Whatever written here works. So it's going a lot faster. If I get to the end of the chapter today, I might read it for you guys before the end of stream. Baby Bell time. Don't eat the wax part. I couldn't tell if it was rage bait or not, but apparently some lady didn't know that you weren't supposed to eat the wax part. She just thought you ate the whole cheese because the thing was already wrapped in plastic. The wax builds character. And she did the whole thing too. She just bit into it. She's like, I didn't know. My daughter told me that I'm not supposed to eat the red part. But it's cheese. It's part of the cheese. It's not wax. It's already wrapped in plastic. That's how you unwrap it. I never saw anything to unwrap it. I'm like, there's like clear little tabs of wax paper. Like, lady, you've been eating not just wax, but wax paper all this time. Well, yes, it's food wax, but you're still not supposed to eat it. You can make candles out of that shit. To be fair, they are overpackaged, and the good cheeses do have edible rinds. Yes, but the rind is not wax. The rind is rind. That's different. I think it was just a bit, but it was really hard to tell. Does have a very non-cheese-like texture. I find Baby Bell doesn't even have a very cheese-like texture. It's not very good Gouda. It's not true Gouda, like you're supposed to say it in Dutch. Doing it once and saying this seems so very wrong versus doing that way for 20 years and enjoying it. Yeah. But, like, when she said that there was... she never saw a way to peel the cheese, it's like, that's when I stopped believing it, because it has that little paper tab on it to pull the line out. And I'm like, nah, there's no way that she didn't see that her whole life. She's like, I've just been eating them this way since I was a kid. Yeah, but, like, eating them that way for, 20 plus years? Nah, there's no way. I think it was a bit. Yeah, it does stretch credulity. I don't know why I struggled to say that. And Hira, thanks for the visit. Thanks for the hydrate. I did get that earlier. I hope you saw that. But yeah, just funny anecdote about Baby Bells. I think it was a bit. And she definitely committed to that bit because she did eat that cheese wax. She took a good solid bite out of that thing, chewed it, and ate it. She swallowed it and everything. It was wild. I mean, it is definitely edible, but you're still not supposed to eat it. And you can still make viable candles out of Baby Bell shells, because we've done it before. They do melt down. You put them in a little cardboard twist in like a tuna can, and you have an emergency candle. Works quite nicely. It's not the best, but it's functional. How would they make it edible if you weren't supposed to eat it? Well, you see, people are stupid and they eat things that they shouldn't. I know it says editable, but I know it's supposed to say edible. Oh, It's work time again. Deserves the kind of teasing the McDonald hot coffee lady didn't. Yeah, the McDonald hot coffee lady actually got burned. Like, she got an actual injury, and to be fair, that coffee was way too hot. And this is why, like, if you order fried foods from restaurants, they often, like, wait a few minutes before they give it to you and stuff. Same with the coffee. Alright, back to work. Welcome back to Distraction. What's going on over here? Holy water. You keep throwing it around like it's a pool party. What's wrong with tap water? I drink tap water every day. Do you just have bad tap water? There are places with really ass tap water. It's just ass water, not tap water. Turn them to the purple side. Oh no, Necromancer! I guess I'll be reading tomorrow, then. Your tap water tastes like metal? That's unfortunate. The best tap water I've ever had is at Conquest. Stuff that comes straight from the ground in Broklo. Oh, so good. I crave that water. It's like crack. I guess we're gonna stop the timer here. Because we are reaching the end of stream. Necromancer, you have a good day. And a good weekend. Drive safe. I was hoping to read chapter 1 for you guys today, but I wasn't quite through editing it. I still have like 5 or 6 paragraphs to go. So I guess on Monday I'll be reading chapter 1 for you guys. Probably closer to the end of stream. But we're going to be also doing shorter streams for probably the next 2 weeks, maybe. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely going to be co-working. So let's find someone to raid. Go to our Twitch. Go to our channel. We mute the tab. And then we let Twitch know that we're here by dropping a heart emoji. Kunst is doing a special thing. Guess whose birthday it is today? It's Kunst's birthday. We're going to Kunst. Flash raid. Kunst build is it VT? They changed their name recently. It used to be Kunstgebilde_arts. So that's it, my friends. We're off sailing to other waters. Everybody go wish Kunst a happy birthday. May you wash ashore on distant lands and find new adventure. Y'all have a great weekend, and thank you so much for yesterday. You guys really made it memorable again this year. And we even had new people. I ran out of time to draw everybody. Still haven't finished. I doubt I'll get around to finishing all of them, especially the ones that I don't know very well. I would just have no idea how to draw them. But I'll see you next time. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Make sure you have good days. And remember, and then bye-bye.